So hey besties, let's go make dinner for that man and them children, y'all. They in here talking about they hungry, so I had to go up in the kitchen and make something happen. So we got us some chicken. We gonna cut it into some strips, and we gonna make us some chicken strips tonight because I am not a big fan of eating boneless chicken from outside. If I'm having chicken from outside, it absolutely has to have bone in, unless it's a restaurant that I honestly completely trust. But other than that, I do not like having boneless chicken from outside. If I'm having boneless chicken, it's definitely going to be made in my house. And they wanted some chicken tenders, so let's go ahead and get these chicken tenders started. So after I got my chicken cut up into strips, we're going to go ahead and clean it off. We're going to add in some vinegar, and then we're going to add in a little bit of cool water. Let that sit for 5 minutes. Rinse until your water comes clear, and then it's time to go ahead and start seasoning. Now we're going to go ahead and start off with some mustard, because the same way you would fry bone-in chicken, we're going to go ahead and fry boneless chicken. So I'm going to go ahead and start with that Mike mustard on there. And we're just going to use that as a binder to make sure the seasoning sticks. You're not going to taste the mustard at all. It does not alter the flavor, although I hear some people say it does make your chicken come out more crispy. I don't know. My chicken is always going to be crispy. So after that, we're going to go ahead and add us in some hot sauce. And then you know your girl likes some paprika over here. So we're going to go ahead and put that paprika on that chicken. Go ahead and get you some onion powder and use as much or as little as you like. It don't got no salt on it anyway. Go ahead and get you some of that orange pepper, because I like citrus with chicken. So we're going to go ahead and add that on there. For those of you who do not know, I do have my own seasoning line. It's called the Pretty Girls That Know Flavor. We have an all-purpose seasoning, which I'm adding into the chicken right now. And we also have a Cajun seasoning. We have a bundle available as well, so I could leave the link in the comment section below, and you guys can go on over to my website and check it out. So now that we got our chicken seasoned, then we're gonna go ahead and give it a good mix. If it's not seasoned to your liking, if you feel like you need more seasoning, do not be afraid to add some more. Make sure your chicken is seasoned, y'all. So we went on ahead and add a little bit more because I felt like it just wasn't quite there yet. You're gonna feel it. You're gonna feel it in your spirit that chicken needs some more seasoning, and you better go ahead and listen to that, because that's the ancestors telling you shake a little bit more in there. So now that my chicken is seasoned to my liking, we're going to go ahead and start getting our grease on, and we're going to start preheating our grease so that we can go ahead and just drop that chicken right up in there. After that, we're going to add an egg in there, because the people on the TV say it make it come out more crispy, y'all. The egg, the cornstarch, the baking soda, all that methods, I use them all. Just depends on whatever kind of mood I'm in, y'all. So I went on ahead, cracked me in one egg, made sure my chicken was evenly coated with that one egg. I want to make sure that it gets all over the chicken, and you honestly don't need a lot, because you're not scrambling eggs, you're frying chicken. So don't go in there adding 2 or 3 eggs up in there. Go ahead and get you some flour and start breading your chicken out. At this point, you can add you some cornstarch to it. I've done it before. I honestly don't have any right now, and I'm not going to the store to get none, so we just going to use what we got. If you got cornstarch, add your cornstarch up in there with your flour too, and go ahead and start breading your chicken. After you get your chicken breaded, you can set it to the side and let it rest before you go ahead and fry it. Or if you like me, hey, sometimes you just got to throw it in there. You got to get dinner done. We trying to get it done, trying to get them kids in bed because they got school tomorrow. Go ahead and bread that chicken up. Make sure it's evenly coated. After you get your chicken breaded and evenly coated with that flour, we're going to go ahead over there to that grease, and we're going to drop our chicken in that grease. Now, if you're not sure if your grease is hot, go ahead and shake just a little bit of flour inside that oil. And if you do this, that means you're good and ready to go. Go ahead and drop that chicken in there and let it do what it needs to do. When it get golden brown, or when it start floating to the top, you know it's time to come out, and it should look just like this. Nice, crispy, golden brown chicken. You don't want to overcook your chicken, because it's chicken breast. It does not have a lot of fat, and you do not want it to be dry on the inside. So this is how my chicken came out looking, y'all. And when I'm telling you my kitchen was smelling good, it was a 10 out of 10. Now let's go make some side orders. Went on ahead in the supermarket. I found this rotini broccoli cheddar cheese, and I wanted to try it, so I went on ahead, grabbed 2 bags of that. And when I put it out in the pan, y'all, I was a little unsure. I wasn't trusting the process because it didn't look right. I was like, I don't think it's gonna come out good. But after I started to heat it up and actually cook it, I actually liked it. It was not bad at all. This is something that I can make at home. I just didn't feel like it. And I also added a little bit more cheese, because to me it didn't have enough cheese in it. Went on ahead and made them kids they plate, and it was time to call them and come eat, y'all. Go ahead and put your favorite sauce on the side, call that man and them children, and tell them dinner is served. And if you are loving this video, please don't forget to subscribe so you can catch the next video. Don't forget to leave your girl a like, and you can also drop a comment in the comment section. I love to read you guys' comments, and don't forget to share it. Bye, y'all.